Hello and welcome to a brand new season of Eastlink Magazine. My name is Kaila Kissel and thank you so much for joining us. Eastlink Magazine is a weekly show that features local events, sports, and people in your area. Welcome back to Eastlink Magazine. Now it is no surprise that the area of Bonnyville and Cold Lake needs some affordable housing. So Cold Lake was so excited to open their doors to a brand new housing complex. Now, 32 families will be able to move in, and they're very excited about what this will mean for the community. Welcome back. You are watching Eastlink TV. My name is Kaila Kissel, and we have a new series here on Eastlink Magazine, and it's all about teen issues. This is our first edition of Ignite Talk. Now, if you've ever been to Body Works Gym on Main Street, Wetaskiwin, chances are pretty good that you will have run into Jason Moore and Kevin Hickey, two Wetaskiwin weightlifters. But first, we're going to head to the Centennial Center, where your Junior A Pontiacs are hitting the ice. They're not hitting the ice for a game, however, but they will be joined by the big man himself, Santa Claus.
We're doing a skate sponsored by Eastlink and Kids Sport with the Bonnyville Pontiacs.
All the kids had the opportunity to share the ice with the players, and although the event is geared for the kids, I think the team might have had a little more fun than they did.
Just interacting with the kids, getting to know them, and just seeing the smiles on their faces as you kind of interact with them.
Feels amazing, you know, anytime the Pontiacs can get out in the community, we take that chance because, you know, giving back is just a small part of what we do.
I looked up to players when I was this age, and now they look up to us. And I mean, it's a huge honor to have kids look up to and be influential in their lives.
It's really fun. Like, they're so nice, and it's like so awesome being with them.
Very good. Yeah, they all know what they want for Christmas.
That's good. Have you found anybody for your naughty list?
No, they're all good kids. I got a couple snowballs. Maybe that guy will be on the naughty list.
And they even got a visit from an old friend. Former Pontiac Levi Ansel was home from school, fresh out of exam season, and decided to drop by and visit his old team.
Well, it's nice, especially when there's lots of the kids that know who you are, so I can skate out and then have a little flock of kids around me, so it means a lot to be remembered, I guess, in that way too. You know what, it is tough to watch because there's nothing I can really do except watch and hope they do well. And being in school is a lot different than playing hockey every day. I have to think a little bit. But yeah, it'd be nice to see them excel after Christmas.
We see the fan support every game, and then just to go out there and, you know, I was serving coffee at A&W last week and to talk with longtime fans there and see the appreciation they have for the team, and really it makes you appreciate everything that much more.
And the boys really look forward to events like this. To interact with the fans is a lot of fun for them. Maybe a little too much fun.
They like the attention, so, you know, you gotta...
But fun and games aside, after the Christmas season, it is crunch time for the boys, and they are anxious to add a few W's to their scorecard.
Next two games, obviously you want to finish off the first half of the season with a bang. You want to get 2 wins and just add some momentum going into the second half of the season, so you can build off that and start putting together some more wins.
And some advice from the fans?
Score lots of goals.
It's really, like, the games I've seen just simplify the game defensively and work hard and do their own jobs. To Josh Erickson, maybe stop the puck every once in a while, but...
Go Pontiacs! Go Pontiacs, go!
We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Just on behalf of the Bonnyville Pontiacs, I'd like to wish the town of Bonnyville a very, very Merry Christmas and all the best in 2014.
From the Bonnyville Pontiacs, Merry Christmas! Woo!
Grand Prairie is not the only place hopping on the country music map. St. Paul, Alberta, where hometown boy Brett Kissel recently packed his bags and moved to Nashville. The success of his new album is something that's been talked about a lot on the country music scene.
can't believe how crazy this album has been received by fans and people across Canada. It's kind of borderline ridiculous when you think about it. I mean, you've known me for a long time. I'm from Flat Lake, and to think that, you know, there are people all over the world and all over Canada have made this now for the last week the #1 selling country album on iTunes. It's pretty crazy. I think that that's probably the best way to describe it, because it has exceeded my expectations and exceeded even the expectations of some of the music team that we've got, you know, a part of me since signing my record deal with Warner Music. And I mean, when you think about it, things are moving at a very, very fast pace. So sometimes you don't really stop to smell the roses, so to say. But here, seeing the stats and seeing, you know, my songs and those kind of things climb the charts, it's amazing to look at it. It's quite a thrill.
Looking back on everything I've done, I could do no wrong. It all started with a song.
Well, for me, Started With a Song set the bar really high, because that song went #1 overall Canadian. The song also became the #1 video on CMT. So when you're thinking about what the second single is going to be, I mean, we were really talking a lot as a label and as a team about strategizing how we're going to position the next song. When we settled on Raise Your Glass, which is coming out right away, we knew that that would be a great follow-up single, because it's a celebration, it's a party song, and you know, even traditionally a lot of people will release kind of slower music come the fall and winter, and we wanted to make sure that we released an up-tempo party song. And then we shot the music video in Los Angeles, and it was one of the best times of my life.
You came for some great live country music from the hottest rising star in Canada, playing for you tonight, Smoky Lake. Please welcome to our stage, Kaila Kissel.
So I'd like to play a song that I wrote that has a lot to do with my upbringing in this area. And I hope everybody enjoys it. It's called I've Got Country in My Blood. And listen close to the lyrics. I'm 5th generation, all the same pieces.
Coming from the Lakeland area and coming from St. Paul and Bonnyville and Glendon, and having those 3 communities really support me has, I think, set a foundation for me to achieve a higher level of success than I believe maybe if I would have come from another place. The reason why is because look at all the hard workers in a community like Bonnyville. Look at some of my cousins and some of my relatives in the oil business that started from nothing and worked their way to everything. You know, I look at those type of people. There's stories of a lot of startup companies in St. Paul and Bonnyville, and look at them for inspiration to say if they can do that in the oil business or the trucking business, the mechanical services business, well, I think I can do it in the country music business.
And that's everything this week for Eastlink Magazine. It will be the final episode of 2013, but we will be having a new and revamped version of Eastlink Magazine starting again on February 6th. So join us then. Merry Christmas and have a safe and happy holidays.